Hey everyone, Ronnie Chavez here, and today I'm bringing you 10 palm spin variations or ledge trick variations. So, what are palm spins and ledge tricks? This is basically similar to doing like vault, except you're staying on one side of a ledge or wall and kind of doing moves on the corner of that ledge, normally coming all the way back around from where you started from. So getting started with our first palm spin variation is just, well, the palm spin. So with the palm spin, you're basically jumping towards the ledge like you would do a side vault, but you're keeping the weight of your body and your momentum leaning back towards where you're coming from, so that as you kind of twist and do kind of a half inverted side flip motion, you can come back around to the other side. You want to make sure that you're not going over the ledge and trying to come back. You want to ideally keep your center of gravity all on one side of the ledge, and it's just your feet that are kind of passing over as you do a half inverted flip from the palm spin. For our second one, an easy setup or prep to just the normal palm spin is actually a safety palm spin. That's right, it's like a safety vault, but you're introducing it into a palm spin. So you're gonna jump into it just like you would the palm spin or a safety vault or a side vault, and then you're going to plant your opposite leg from the way you're spinning, plant your foot on the ledge, and then that kickoff with that foot plant is gonna make it pretty easy to kick all the way back around. Another variation off the safety palm spin is actually doing a palm spin wall kick. So this is where you start the palm spin, do like you would a safety palm spin, but instead of tapping off the ledge, you're actually tapping off the wall the ledge is near. So you need a wall close to the ledge to be able to do this move, and you end up doing kind of a tic-tac motion off the wall to kick you back around. Now we have the reverse palm spin. So what's the difference between the reverse palm spin and the regular palm spin? The main difference is in your hand setup and kind of the way your body is facing towards the wall. So generally with a normal palm spin, I'm gonna be spinning to my right, and my right arm is gonna be my main support arm that I'm jumping up onto, and my left arm is just kind of pushing off. Whereas with a reverse palm spin, I'm still spinning the same direction, but I'm using my left arm as the support arm, and then as I come around and kind of bring my feet back behind me, I'm gonna then plant my right hand down on the ledge and to get that extra push to bring my feet all the way through. And now we have the Italian job or the rail flare if you have a rail, but basically this is like you're doing a lazy vault, but instead of going on the other side, you're with that leg kick momentum, you're swinging your legs all the way back around to the side you jumped from. So with this move, if I'm going to the right, I'm gonna plant with my right hand, I'm gonna kick with my right leg, and then I'm gonna try and jump and get my hips up above the ledge here. And then as I twist my legs over with that kicking momentum, I just wanna make sure that I'm leaning back slightly so that as I get my left hand on the ledge, I can then keep my feet up in the air, so as they come all the way around, I can then plant that hand and push my body away from the ledge. And then there's the helicopter. The helicopter is a fun, crazy, straight leg, twisty thingy that if you spun it fast enough, you probably could fly like a helicopter, but I don't know if anyone can spin their legs fast enough to do that. But basically with this move, you're starting it like a lazy vault, but instead of going over the ledge at all, you're actually keeping your legs out here. What I do is I kick my left leg and up, bring my hips up, and then immediately I twist my hips over this way, kicking my right leg around, and that kind of pops my hips and legs up in the air. And at the same time, I plant my right hand, so both hands are planted. And then with that kicking momentum I've just generated with that right leg kick, I scoop my right leg underneath for another kick and bring my left leg kicking around once again until I'm trying to drive my left heel into the ground so I can land in a kick out that way. Now this next move is actually similar to a helicopter. You're doing a similar motion out of it, except you're doing almost like a cheat gainer setup into it, so I'm just gonna call it the cheat helicopter. Basically, I'm going to run at the block at about a 45-degree angle, and then I'm going to step and do basically a J step next to the ledge and jump like I'm gonna do a cheat gainer, but instead of flipping all the way, I'm just flipping halfway so that I can turn over my shoulders and look, see the ledge, plant both my hands on it, and then from here, it's just like the helicopter again, where with the kicking momentum of doing that cheat setup or that J-step setup. I'm then going to keep kicking my legs all the way around next to the ledge and just try and get as many spins as I can and make it like the helicopter. Now we have the reverse palm spin to handstand, or reverse stand up. I don't know what to call this move exactly. Basically, I'm going into it like I'm going to do a reverse vault, but instead of spinning, I'm gonna plant my hand as I normally would and then kind of pop forward, driving my feet and hips up into a handstand as I plant my opposite hand. And the goal of this is to have a little bit of strength, being able to do handstands, a little bit of balance, but you don't have to get into a perfect hold on the handstand. You can, if that's what you're going for, but ideally you're just trying to get perfectly inverted so that you can then kind of fall back over and land on your feet. Or if you do get into a perfect handstand, you can actually just conk through. All right, now doing the ledge roll. Ideally you can do a lazy vault or a palm spin, any sort of move where you can get yourself into a sitting position on the ledge with some momentum. The ledge roll is basically doing a roll along the ledge and landing it where you can pop back onto your feet. The hard thing is, the tendency for this move is it's easy to want to roll too far backwards onto the ledge, so by the time you come around, you're way back here and you can't get off the ledge. So ideally, you want to be able to roll right along this edge. And what I aim to do when I'm doing this move is I try to aim the center of my back towards this edge right here as I roll, so that my shoulder blades are basically hanging off the ledge like this. And then with that momentum, I just bring it all the way around. Careful doing this on cement ledges. It can be kind of painful, especially if it's a sharp corner or edge. So I'd recommend learning this somewhere where it's a rounded edge or a soft padded edge. But once again, it's not gonna destroy your back. It's just gonna be uncomfortable. So you decide where you wanna learn it. And finally, our last palm spin variation, which is kind of a weird one, kind of a crazy one. And it's not really a palm spin, it's actually doing a ledge rise or a wall rise. Basically, it's like you're going to do a rise move, but you're not going very inverted. You're kind of laying your body out flat and you're planting your left hand on top of the ledge, and then your right hand is against the wall of the ledge. And then from here, you're basically going to go into it like you're gonna do a rise next to the wall, but then instead of just going straight into a rise, you actually plant your hands and then pushing against the wall, kick your leg out, lay it flat, and with your kicking leg, you wanna try and twist it all the way around so you're landing on that kicking leg. I'd also recommend doing this move on a higher ledge, because if it's a bit higher, you can actually kind of hang on the ledge, almost like a wall as you do it, and then your other hand is just planting against the wall. If it's a lower ledge, you actually need to throw it like you're doing a rise. Just make sure that you keep your body and legs out away from the ledge. You don't want to be flipping, coming straight down on top of it, especially if it's a lower ledge. So there you have it. There are 10 ways to do ledge tricks or palm spin variations, and a few extras. Let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas for different types of palm spin variations that I may have missed. These are just some of my favorite ones to do. Once again, you can support my channel by checking out my t-shirts in the link below. That's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.